Hey everyone, how are you all doing? I'm sure you are all doing good because I'm doing great. Are you new to this channel? My name is Oge. I would like you to subscribe and click on the notification button so that whenever I post clips like this, you will always be notified. So today I have a very special and wonderful teaching for all, most especially for married women. Did you get me right? I said for married women. I know the reason why I said for married women because this has to do with our spouses. Do you have a cheating spouse? Is your husband not taking proper care of you the way he's supposed to do? Is his love and attention diverted to someone else? Is he under a spell from another woman? Are you sure you are the right woman for him? Are you his truly married wife? If you are sure you are the married woman to him, you are the one that the community recognized as his wife, the one that gave birth to his children, I want you to pay attention to this teaching because you are going to benefit a lot. So right now we are talking about men who cheat on their wives. Especially not just cheating on their wives, but men who don't take up their responsibilities as a husband this time around. As a husband, a man you are married to, but he doesn't recognize you as his wife. He doesn't take care of you financially, physically, emotionally. He doesn't care if you are there or not. His attention is diverted. He diverts his love, his money, his attention, his care to someone else, to side chicks, like people always say. Are you living with such a man? Are you passing through all these things that I just mentioned now? I am going to teach you on how to win your husband back, on how to win your love back because he's the love of your life. I will teach you on what to do so that if he is under a spell by another woman, that spell will be broken. It is a must. And your husband will get back to you. For a man to propose to you and marry you, it means he loves you. From the very first day he set his eyes on you, he loves you so much to make him go to the extent of taking you into his home as his wife and the mother of his children. So what would be the cause, for a man to all of a sudden wake up one morning and decide to treat the wife like a stranger? Some women pass through hell emotionally. When you're sick, the man doesn't care. He will just, some of them who are so, nice might just drop the money for you to go and treat yourself, but will never care to take you to the hospital. You need to find your way and go to the hospital and treat yourself. Some will not even give you any money at all. Some will not give feeding money to the wife. They will expect you to go out there, get something, cook for the family. And when they come back, they will still eat. They don't care what you do to get that money. They don't care. So if you are in this category of women who are passing through this and you know that you are innocent, you know that you didn't hurt him in any way, if you have been faithful to him from day one of your marriage, you have never cheated on him, you have never tried to harm him in any way, then I want you to pay attention. Whoever that side chick is, that will be in the past once you do all these things. Because if you are truly married to him, the society recognizes you as his wife. Heaven and earth also recognizes you as his wife. Okay? So I want you to pay attention. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to win this man back. You are going to win him back. Bring back that first love. Okay? That first love. They said love at first sight. Bring back that first love. It's very, very necessary. We all need it in our homes and in our lives. How are you going to bring that back, that first love? We're going to use few items which we all, I believe, have in our homes. Okay? If you are married to him by tradition, by religion, he is your husband. Please, this is strictly for married women. Please, if the man has proposed to you but hasn't done anything, to take you home as his wife, this is not meant for you. Please, if you are doing it, you are trying to take a property that belongs to another person. Don't try that. Don't even try that, okay? So that you will not bring down the wrath of God upon you. We are talking about women who are legally married with a man, and they bought you, whether you bought a child for him or not. But the society, the tradition, religion recognizes you as the wife. These are the women that will pay attention to this, and this is what you are going to do. So if he is truly your husband, you are going to get a picture. I didn't get anybody's picture. I just drew this by myself. As you can see, this is a man in the picture, okay? You are going to get his picture. He is your husband, so you're supposed to have his picture. It can be his passport photograph. It can be just an ordinary picture. You are going to get his picture. You're going to get a writing pen, a writing material, no matter the color. Black, blue, get a writing material. You are going to get an anointing oil, already blessed anointing oil, okay? Already blessed anointing oil. You are going to get it. Another thing you are going to get is cloves. Here, when we talk about cloves, we are talking about cloves seed, not cloves powder. I will show you what cloves seed is. This is how it is. I don't know if you're going to see it properly, but let me put it on top of a cover so that you will know what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, this is what we mean by clove seed. This is how clove seed is. Can you see that? They are very tiny and they are so dry. This is what we mean by clove seed. This is what you are going to get. In as much as we have cloves powder, this is cloves powder. But in this spiritual walk, we are not using cloves powder. We are using cloves seed. I'm sure you can see that properly. This is what you're going to use. These are the items we need for that spiritual walk. And when are you going to do this spiritual walk? You can do it at night before you go to bed. Anytime from 7 o'clock in the night before you go to bed, okay? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get his picture. As you can see, this is where the picture is, the picture of the man. You turn the back of the picture. With your writing material, you know what you want. You know how you want your husband to be treating you. You know how you want your marriage to him to be. You know, you want peace, you want love, you want understanding, you want caring. You are going to write all those things behind here at the back of that picture. All your requests, whatever you want, you are going to write it. Remember, we are trying to win his love back. We are trying to bring the man back to you, okay? To get him out from the hand of the other woman. If he's under a spell, that spell will be broken by the time you are done with this. So you're going to write your request at the back of the picture. But in case you don't have his picture, but I don't see a reason why your wife won't have the husband's picture. But assuming you don't have any access to his pictures or his passport photograph, you can get a writing material, a plain sheet of paper like this. Okay? You get a plain sheet of paper like this. Then you write his name. That's your husband's name. Assuming his name is Oge, Spiritual Solution. You write Oge, Spiritual Solution. And then under that name, you write your request, what you want. This is kind of petition. But you know, in ordinary petitions, after writing your petition, you submit them. And while the prayer is going on, petitions are being burnt. And as the smoke rises, it is believed that God has answered that prayer. But in this spiritual walk, you are not going to burn that picture, please. He is your husband. You're not supposed to burn his picture, okay? And even that request you wrote, we are not going to burn it. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. So after writing the request at the white paper, for those who don't have access to their husband's picture, you write his name, you write what you want. Now when you're done, you get the anointing oil. The already blessed anointing oil. Watch me. This is what you're going to do. Assuming this is the man's picture, and you've written your request at the back. Now you get the anointing oil. just a tiny, drop. Apply it here. Apply it here at the four ends of that picture. That is where you are going to apply the anointing oil. You apply it here. You apply it here. And remember, when you are writing that request at the back of the picture, as you are writing it, you are also saying it out. Okay? Just like, children who reads book and they will be reading it out. Yes. My husband, that's where you are going to write his name. I want you to love me more. I want you to take proper care of me. I want you to start seeing me as your wife and not a stranger. While you are writing it, you are saying it out. Okay? Now, after writing that at the back of that picture or on the plain sheet of paper where you wrote his name, you apply the anointing oil at the four corners of the picture, just like I did. Did you see that? You apply it at the four corners of the picture. And then what are you going to do? You get the clove seed. The clove seed. You are going to burn this seed. And how are you going to burn it? You are going to put it in another plain sheet of paper. Any paper at all. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be plain sheet this time around. You get a paper. You pour this clove seed inside that paper. You twist the paper just like a twine. You twist it and make sure that the edges are all covered so that the seed will not pour away. Now, when you twist it, you are going to light it. You light that paper containing the clove seed. You light the paper. And when the smoke starts rising, you place this picture. You place it above that smoke. Make sure that that picture doesn't burn or the request doesn't burn. Place the picture above the smoke. Can you see the picture? Watch it closely. You place it above that smoke. And as the smoke rises and is touching the picture, those prayer requests you wrote at the back of the picture, you start saying it loud this time around. Loud to the hearing of whoever that wants to hear. Okay? You start saying it loud. Voice it out very well so that God in heaven will know how serious you are. Okay, now when the smoke is rising and you are saying your request, you are praying, you are telling God what you want. You keep on doing it until the whole seed inside that paper is burnt. They will burn completely. And when there is no more smoke coming out from that seed, from the clove seed, you are done. And what are you going to do after? After the whole thing, you are going to put that picture or that passport photograph or that request inside your purse or inside your handbag. You're not going to burn it. You're not going to throw it away. You're not going to bury it. This is what you're going to do. He's your husband. His picture is supposed to be precious to you. Okay? So you put it inside your handbag or inside your purse or anywhere that, it will be safe. You keep it there. That is all. It sounds so simple, right? Sounds so simple. Sounds like something that will never work. I want you to try it because I want you to come back and testify here and tell me your experiences. This is how you are going to bring your man back. Do you know what that cloves is doing for you? Do you know the work of cloves? Apart from being a spice, we use in cooking, cloves dispels negative spirits. It dispels negativity, negative aura. Everything negative. As the smoke of that clove rises, whatever is holding that man, be it spell, charm, whatever you think of, whatever is holding that man, because you are using that picture as a point of contact to reach that man. So as the smoke is rising, it is removing all those spells, setting the man free, turning him towards you so that he will realize that he has a wife whom he loved from day one, and he will start taking proper care of you. This is all you need to do and nothing more. And you will see how your husband will come back to you. Okay? You don't have to be in the dark anymore. You don't have to be crying all the night, wishing and hoping that things will change when they are under diabolical powers. I know diabolical powers doesn't last, but for the meantime while it is at work, the righteous suffer. You don't need to suffer anymore. Get your love back so that your marriage will continue to be in love, in peace, and in unity. And you will be happy always. Okay? I'm done with this teaching for today. I hope you love my teaching. And if you're so much interested in learning more, subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification button, all right? And you will always be notified. Until next time when we meet, it's a goodbye.